learn how Jacob received divine intervention about money. Today I'm diving into an incredible biblical story where Jacob's secret to prosperity was revealed in a dream about goats. Welcome back to HeSpeaksMedia.com and to our series on the 100 Top Bible Stories about dreams, visions, and interpretations. Today, I'm exploring a fascinating account from Genesis 31 about Jacob, his cunning father-in-law Laban, and some very unique livestock. Imagine this, Jacob's been working in Haran for 20 long years. He's married Laban's two daughters, Leah and Rachel, and built up Laban's flock with relentless hard work. But Laban, he's a master manipulator, changing Jacob's wages 10 times. Jacob's beyond frustrated. He honored his agreements, but Laban keeps finding new ways to shortchange him. After years of being held back, Jacob's ready to break free, but he needs a sign, a way to secure his own future. And then it happens not with a thunderclap or a burning bush, but in the quiet of the night, Jacob dreams. In Genesis 31, verses 10 to 12, Jacob tells Leah and Rachel, "In the breeding season of the flock, I once had a dream in which I looked up and saw that the male goats mating with the flock were striped, speckled, or spotted. Suddenly the angel of God appears in the dream. Look up," he says. "See that all the male goats mating with the flock are striped, speckled, or spotted, for I have seen all that Laban has been doing to you. I am the God of Bethel. Now get up, leave this land, and return to your native land." This was more than a pep talk. This was a divine strategy. Jacob wakes up with a plan. He takes peeled branches and places them in the watering troughs right where the animals mate. The strongest of the flock have offspring that are striped, speckled, or spotted, just like in the dream. The weaker animals, they go to Laban. The result? Genesis 30:43 says, "So the man Jacob grew exceedingly prosperous and had large flocks, female and male servants, and camels and donkeys." Jacob didn't just survive Laban's schemes, he thrived. This wasn't magic. It was God's providence guiding Jacob through a natural process, tipping the scales toward justice and blessing. So, what's the lesson from Jacob's dream of the goats? God is deeply involved in our lives, even in our finances and careers. He sees when things are unfair, and He can give us divine strategies, sometimes in our dreams, to help us move forward and prosper, all according to His will. If you've ever felt stuck or mistreated, remember Jacob's story. God is still speaking, still guiding, and still providing. Stay open to His guidance, whether it comes through a quiet whisper, wise advice, or even a dream. Inspired by this story? Hit like, subscribe to HeSpeaksMedia.com for more biblical insights, subscribe to the Dreamer blog where I reveal my personal dreams that you can learn from and see biblical interpretations. Subscribe to the Dream Keepers Library, an intensive, deeper dive into understanding dreams. What's your favorite biblical dream? Tell me in the comments.